recording. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Open Mic Night, live at the ZoomBarDC. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got Bill Sherman, Steve Woolwine, Scott Kaplowitz, Joseph Stegner, and more. So sit back, relax, and have a great time, and Bill Sherman's going to kick us off. So take it away, Bill.
Thank you, Marie-Louise. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I know you're out there. You can't fool me. I know you're out there. So the first song I'm going to do is a song by the band. And surprisingly enough, a couple of months ago, I went to see Diana Krall. And if you're familiar with Diana Krall, she's really kind of she's a pianist, and she's more of a torch jazz singer. And for her encore, she did this song, and I was totally, I was disoriented for a moment that she would be doing a song by the band, but there you have it. She did a great job with it. Bolts on the window, mail by the door. What would anybody leave so quickly for Ophelia? Where have you gone? Well, that old neighborhood just ain't the same. No one knows what became of Ophelia. Where have you gone? Excuse me, I'm going to start again like Scott would say. Bolts on the window, mail by the door. What would anybody leave so quickly for like Ophelia? Where have you gone? Well, them old neighborhood, it just ain't the same. No one knows what just became of Ophelia. What went wrong? Was it something that somebody said? Honey, you know we broke the rules, yes we did. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. Laughter to ashes, the ghost it's clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Darken my door. Something that somebody said. Well, honey, you know we broke the rules, yes we did. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. They got your number, you're scared and running, but I'm still waiting for the second coming of Ophelia. Come back home. What went wrong? Yeah, come back home. Where have you gone? Some glitches there, but I normally throw some glitches in there anyway.
Yeah, Yay, Bill! What a great song. I love that song, and you did it beautifully. Thank you.
Well, thank you. So last week, I tried to do something that was the first song I ever learned like about 55 years ago. And I've never messed that song up, and I totally blew it, and Marcia said, well, learn it for next week. So I made sure to have it ready for this week. It's called You Ain't Going Nowhere. Bob Dylan wrote it, but I became familiar with it from the Byrds' Sweetheart of the Rodeo album, and it's the first song that I learned. We'll fly so swift, the rain won't lift, the gate won't close and the railings froze. And get your mind off winter time, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, riding behind, tomorrow's the day that my bride's gonna come. I said, whoa, no, we gonna fly down in some easy chair. I don't care how many letters they send. The morning came and the morning went, so we'll pack up our money and pick up our tent, but you still ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, we're riding behind, tomorrow's the day that my bride's gonna come. I said, oh, whoa, no, we gonna fly down in that easy chair. Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Now strap yourself to a tree with roots, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, riding behind, tomorrow's the day that my bride's gonna come. I said, whoa, no, we gonna fly down in that easy chair. The Genghis Khan, he could not keep all his kings supplied with sleep, so we'll climb that hill no matter how steep. But when we get up to it, ooh-wee, we're riding behind, tomorrow's the day that my bride's gonna come. I said, whoa, no, we gonna fly down in that easy chair. Ooh-wee, riding behind, tomorrow's the day that my bride's gonna come. I said, oh, whoa, no, we gonna fly down in that easy chair.
Yay, Bill!
Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. Marcia, you're on mute.
Hey. Yes, you did a good job. Yay.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thanks. You're welcome.
That was such a great song.
It is.
Okay, Steve Woolwine, would you like to go next?
Or this is, when I say unprepared, I mean it. I was just trying to learn to play something while I was here. So it could be rough. Let's see. There's a true love story. It's Sweethearts married in the month of June. He was a railroad man, making a life together, shooting for the moon. Heritage and love brought them together, with troubles only a railroad man could know. Hard to tell who he married, the train or the one he left at home. Didn't have much money for no Sears catalog sales home. Furnished in early railroad car blues, a Pullman blanket in every room. Them old Pullman blankets were much more than they seemed. Sometimes they were curtains, other times they protected your dreams. True love story, married in the month of June. He was a railroad man, making a life together, shooting for the moon. Tin lunchbox, jump the fence, and catch the next train out. No matter where it was going, there was never any doubts. Working hard every day, shooting for the moon. And true love stories, it ended way too soon. I wish I could have worked on that.
It's been a while since you put that out there.
And I
Did you
still
write
don't-
that?
I did, and I was trying to resurrect it, but ain't got a handle on it yet.
Can you tell, for those that don't know the story, can you tell them the story?
Well, yeah, if you were able to listen, there's some references to Pullman blankets and stuff like that, and I shortened it, left other stuff out, but it's really a story of a lot of my family members back in time coming forward that were railroad people, and one of the kind of neat things, or not so neat things, is that everybody's house or everybody's apartment or wherever they lived, they all had these Pullman blankets that were from the train. And they all had them for various reasons, like curtains, and sometimes it was your main blanket on your bed or whatever. So the entire family had all this stuff. I mean, my grandfather at one point had a basement, and it was all the old furniture off of railroad cars. That
I think that's cool.
Over the years, he kind of brought his work home. So he had
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, a chair here, a seat there,
It was really awkward furniture, but it didn't dawn on me till later in life that, well, this is off the train.
That's
it was
funny.
a weird couch. It was a weird little table that had an ashtray in it with a lamp running through the middle of it, all the way anchored into that you couldn't lift or move. So it was weird, but it was one of these little things I've observed over the years, and I just tried to put some of that in a song.
It's a great song, Steve. I really love the words.
Very, very nostalgic.
Yeah, I love it. And I think, well, yeah. Yeah, very nostalgic.
And it tells a story about that kind of life. You're right. And it's a really nostalgic story. It's sad. It's hard life.
Hard. It's hard, and some of the people were hard. I mean, they were hard people.
Right.
They didn't know how to be any other way, even if they didn't mean it.
Interesting.
It's just, I mean, you can meet people that go through hard times, and they're the most loving and caring people you ever want to meet. And then you'll meet some people going through hard times or always being in it, and they're just ornery because they're just a victim of their circumstances. So it's difficult.
It's sad. That's hard.
Yeah,
Thanks,
one of these
Steve.
characters was my grandfather. Well, one of my grandfathers, all my grandfathers in this thing, but one of my grandfathers, he was hard, man. He got sent packing when he was just a kid. I mean, like a child, not a teenager, like young. Like his parents said, "We can't feed you no more. You got to go."
Wow.
So off he went. And then,
no wonder he was hard.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, they just put him out?
Yeah. Him and his brother. They
No,
said,
no other family to go to or anything?
You guys got to go. So that would tend to sour you a little bit on things, I guess.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
we can't feed
Tragic.
you no more.
Wow.
Well, it was like I want to say it was kind of Great Depression era, kind of a thing.
Yeah, they were not alone.
Yes.
Sadly, there were other families that had to do the same thing. Like they can't feed 5 kids or 10 kids or whatever.
Or worse, yeah.
Or 20 kids. They just can't.
But growing up back in the mountains like that, they were isolated from a lot of the other information or what have you. But anyway, I didn't know about this kind of story until my uncle told me one day. When he was researching stuff, and it kind of answered a lot of questions.
Yeah.
On why people were the way they were.
Right. Wow. It makes you have some sympathy and empathy, doesn't it? Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I mean, you definitely would, and it would make perfect sense on why it was so difficult for some of them to kind of be, caring kind of people a little bit. They're real harsh.
Wow.
So.
Thanks, Steve. Do you want to do another song?
Yeah, I can try it. I did it. I posted it online. I figured I'd try it here,
Okay.
just to see if I can get through it.
Okay.
If you allow me.
Absolutely. Or you can take a break and somebody else can do something. It's up to you.
It's this old Chris Christopherson song that I'm gonna try to do.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the pleasures I've known? Tell me, Lord, what did I ever do that was worth loving you, or the kindness you've shown? Lord, help me, Jesus, I wasted it, so help me, Jesus, I know what I am. Now that I know that I needed you, so help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. Try me, Lord, if you think there's a way I can try to repay all I've taken from you. Maybe, Lord, I can show someone else whatever through myself on my way back to you. Lord, help me, Jesus, I wasted it, so help me, Jesus, I know what I am. Now that I know that I needed you, so help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. Lord, help me, Jesus, I've wasted it, so help me, Jesus, I know what I am. Now that I know that I needed you, so help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. Jesus, my soul's in your hands. Well, I didn't do that justice either. That's
I
tough
did.
enough.
Fine.
I thought you did it justice.
What a great song. That was
It was
beautiful.
Chris Christopherson wrote, I think he wrote it, but he definitely sang it. It might have sounded just like what I did just now.
Well, then to put yourself in the to put yourself in a class with Chris Christopherson is no small thing.
Vocally. Anyway. That's all.
Yeah, that was great.
Thanks, guys.
A lot of feeling and emotion, as it should be
Yes.
for that song.
Yeah.
Your voice and emotion went with the lyrics, so that was perfect.
Yep. Thanks for letting me do that.
You're welcome. Joseph, you want to go next?
Certainly. Our elders tell us that time flies by. Children now grown only yesterday cried, and the years that pass they will never return. This is a lesson most awesome to learn. Action is writing, it's the ink of our lives. Our passion, the colors that cannot be wiped. As days turn to weeks and as weeks turn to years, as the golden age of sunset nears, will we find that our pen left invisible ink? Will it make our hearts warm? Will it make it sink? I've traveled by thumb many thousands of miles, and even been shot when a ride crossed his rivals. In cities and towns between ocean shores, I've tasted the worlds of the rich and the poor. And I've found that wherever we happen to be, our presence inscribes much more than we see. What is our name but the memory we leave? Be it refreshing like wind in the trees. 'Tis time, here and now, we can enter new worlds and share with our neighbors life's precious pearls. Yet never again will we have this here day. From this chance to be rich, please don't walk away. A neighbor just started mowing his lawn, and I don't know if I should let someone else go and I come back and do my second one, or can you hear it? Is it distracting? Can't hear
Go
it?
I
ahead.
can
Okay.
barely. I hear a teensy weensy little something, but you're coming through loud and clear.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
go ahead, Joseph, with your second one, because we can hear you right now.
Good. Do not be dismayed by the ignorant mind. Let them say what they want, but continue to find. For ahead of you waits the most brilliant of times, full of glorious colors and magical rhymes. Do not be afraid to be who you are. Your own special talents will carry you far. And be not alarmed by the doubt that you'll hear from a world that is weakened by hesitant fear. Too often, uniqueness is wrongly suppressed. Small minds try to keep others' greatness repressed. They selfishly point to the thorns of a rose, seeing not all its splendor and gift to the nose. Please know that you're special and do as you will. Don't listen to comments that make your soul ill. To be rich is a blessing that costs not a cent. It is seeing the beauty in every day spent. It is no mystery or illusion to say that our bodies will wither and then fade away. But the beauty and the glory of the passion inside is a radiant splendor that no one should hide. Look around at the brilliance of all that you see and think of the minds who would not let things be the way that they've been. Status quo, c'est la vie. No, they changed the whole world with the strength of their chi. Every product you use started out as a thought that someone with vision persistently sought. The silent eraser of history's ink is submission to fear of what others might think. We all have our gifts to impart to this world. Let your life be a treasure uniquely unfurled. And remember that time travels only one way, touched by the things that we do and we say. With a confident heart, you can inspire and lead. Of all you can offer, the world is in need. That one's called Do Not Be Dismayed by the Ignorant Mind.
Very inspiring, actually. Very, very inspiring. I really like that.
I like that
Those
one
were
too.
both awesome, Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. That's it for me.
Yay. Scott, are you ready to go?
Yep.
Yay.
Quick piano sound check.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. So it has been rainy and stormy here, so I'm gonna do a couple originals of mine that mention rain and storms. First one is called Surrounded. Let me find these lyrics, because even though I had all this time earlier to pull them up, I
I
did not.
love that one. Just let you know before you start, I love that one.
Thank you. There we go. I am a captain on a vessel built for one, and I manned the wheel on seas of steel, forever on the run. But now I'm drifting, and the maps, they make no sense. Also suddenly they disagree and keep me in suspense. The ocean beckons me, inviting me, and though I don't know how to swim, I can recognize the frightened piece of me that wants to jump in, 'cause I'm surrounded by waters I don't know, and I'm drowning. There's no way I'll stay afloat. Oh, I have found it, the end of my road, 'cause I'm surrounded. I've got nowhere left to go, and all around me the tides begin to roll. The storm passes out to form, the air grows damp and cold. Still I keep going. I let the storm winds fill my sails and guide me toward a shore I've not reached before. I embrace the mighty gale. The wind is howling now and the thunder's louder than 1,000 cannon blasts. Still I stand tall and proud upon the bow, for I will not turn back, though I'm surrounded by waters I don't know. I may be drowning, but I will try to stay afloat. Oh, I have found it. I've reached the end of my road, 'cause I'm surrounded. But I know now where to go, 'cause I'm surrounded. But I know now where to go. Yes, I'm surrounded. But I know now where to go.
Yay, Scott.
Thank you. Nice song.
Great song. What's that one called?
Surrounded.
Good title. That's what I would have picked.
Next one is very on the nose for the storm theme. This one is called Running from the Storm. So, take a wild guess with the theme.
Good.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
and it looks like rain's gonna pour. Well, the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. Will you finally settle down there, or just keep running from the storm? Well, the flood, it is a-coming. Better think what you should do. Yes, that flood, it is a-coming. Better think what you should do. Better find yourself an anchor before the water swallows you. Well, the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. Well, the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. Will you finally settle down there, or just keep running from the storm? You've been running for so long now, you don't know how to slow down. Instead, you've been running for so long now, you don't know how to slow down. You can't let that storm find you, 'cause you're scared you're gonna drown. So keep running around and around. Yeah, the storm is getting closer, and you've got nowhere left to hide. Yeah, the storm is getting closer, you got nowhere left to hide. You can't run away forever, you gotta weather the weather that's outside. That's when you decide that when the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. When the skies are growing darker, and it looks like rain's gonna pour. You remember that the storm will pass over.
song, Scott.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice
That
song.
was amazing.
Yeah. Your voice
Wow.
is getting better too.
Thank you so much.
That was brilliant. Wow. When did you write that?
A couple years ago.
Okay.
Wow. Love the sound effects.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And loved your powerful ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
Thank you
a real treat. Thank you.
so
Good
much.
stuff.
So Bill, I know you have more songs. Does Steve, do you want to do one more? Scott, do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I could do another.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do another.
So Bill, why don't you do one, then Steve do one, and then Scott, you'll close us out.
Okay.
Okay.
Every day I've got the blues. Every day, baby. Every day I've got the blues. When you see me worried, honey, well, it's you I'd hate to lose. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care. They're talking about worried and bad luck, mama. Well, you know I've had my share. Every day, every day, every day, yeah, every day, every day, baby. Every day I've got the blues. When you see me worried, honey, well, it's you I'd hate to lose. I'm gonna pack up my suitcase. I'm gonna move it on down the line. I'm gonna pack up my suitcase. I'm gonna move it on down the line. Where there ain't nobody worried, and there sure ain't nobody crying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. You getting the point? Every day, every day, every day, every day I've got the blues. When you see me worried, mama, well, it's you I'd hate to lose. Every day, 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 baby. Every day I've got the blues, yeah. When you see me worried, honey, well, it's you I'd hate to lose.
Woo! Hey, Bill. Love that song. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Steve, you're up next.
Alrighty. Crossroads, seem to come and go. The gypsy flies from coast to coast, knowing many and loving none, bearing sorrow, having fun. But back home you'll always run to sweet Melissa. Freight train, each car looks the same, all the same. No one knows a gypsy's name. No one hears his lonely sigh. And there are no blankets where he lies. In all his deepest dreams, the gypsy flies with sweet Melissa. And the mornings come in his own run, sunbeams shining through his hair, appearing not to have a care. We'll pick up your gear and gypsy roll on, roll on. Crossroads, will you ever let him go? Lord, Lord, Lord. Will you hide the dead man's ghost? Or will he lie beneath the clay? Or will his spirit roll away? But I know he won't stay without Melissa. Yeah, I know he won't stay without Melissa.
And I still maintain that that's better than the Allman Brothers version.
I appreciate that.
What year that song came out?
Bill, my
1970,
Nine?
probably 71 or 72.
One? Early.
On the Brothers and Sisters album.
Yeah, this song is a challenge because I play it different, and for a while since I was on recovery, I kept missing. I mean, you don't know it. It all just sounds the same, but for me, I could tell I was doing something squirrely when I was trying to play it over the past few months, and that was closer than what I was typically doing.
That sounded awesome, Steve.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sounded
Thanks.
great.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Marie.
You know, one of the something that makes art really good is tension, and you provided tension there, in the cadence that you took with your chord changes.
Nice. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that. Means
Yay,
a lot.
Steve.
Hey, okay.
Okay. So our closer for tonight is Scott Kaplowitz. Take it away, Scott.
Is my camera still, like, I appear the right way up? 'Cause
Yes.
I turned the phone so I could plug it in.
Yes, we can see you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right side up. Yeah.
I'm not sideways.
No, you're not
Sure.
sideways. You're not upside down. You're right side up.
Excellent. I'm gonna do a song that I've played a few times before, and every time I play it, I get closer to playing the piano solos like he does on the actual recording. I'm not gonna introduce it. I hope everyone knows what the song is. Standing in line, market time, waiting for the welfare dime, 'cause they can't buy a child. As the man in the silk suit hurries by, he catches the poor old lady's eye just for fun. He says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe them? Said, hey little boy, you can't go where the others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. Said, hey old man, did you ever stop to think about it before you went and made the rules? He said, son, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe that?
changing of his mind when all the sea at the having time is the line on the cover bond, yeah. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is, it is, it is.
Scott, that was really good.
That's one of my
Really,
favorite
really
songs.
was.
That was
Yeah.
really good, Scott.
It was.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was fun.
That was amazing. Yay,
Yeah.
Scott.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Great song to
Appreciate.
close with. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's our show. Thanks, everybody, for another great open mic night at Live at ZoomBarDC.
Thank you. See you next week.
Marie-Louise.
See you next
Good
week.
to see you all.
See y'all next week.
y'all.
Love y'all.
See you all next
See
week.
you guys. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Okay. That was good. Take care. Yeah.
Yay. Thanks,
Yay.
Russia.
It's always fun to have more people, isn't it?
Yay.
Yeah, where'd they all show up from? You ought to require them to come. Take care. Have a good week, okay?
Thanks, you too. Thanks, Marsha. See you next week.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.